Hello everybody and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. Yesterday we had the snow and ice for central, western, and portions of northern Arkansas. Southern Arkansas, you got that sleet to mix in on the tail end, but I'm glad that I went, in the whole grand scheme of things, I'm glad I went lower with the amounts than most other places. But that area that I had, by the way, before I get into the snowfall forecast, the area I had outlined in this worked out very well. This area did not work out as well with the forecast. Even though you did have some light sleet, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. But like I said, I'm very proud of this part of the forecast. Now let's talk about this next weather event coming in. Just like yesterday, this is fast moving. And the other thing to keep in mind with this is that this time, and remember yesterday, if you're watching on Facebook and on the blog here, my concern were the surface temperatures not getting cold enough until late because the HRRR model kept the freezing line up here for the longest time, and just sleet and rain mix. And I thought, gosh, that's a concern. This is different in the fact that the freezing line is much further towards the north, is much further towards the south from North Texas into Louisiana and Mississippi. So the HRRR, I cannot say enough good things about this model. It's not perfect. No model is perfect, but this is a very short range, high resolution model. It only goes out to 15 hours. We have the whole event in this now, so we can take a look at it. And we'll just go right through it here. This is simulated radar, and this is at 11 this morning. So at 11 o'clock this morning, the blue is the snow, and then the 32-degree line is south, so everybody's sub-freezing. There may be a 32-degree temperature down here somewhere. So there's the 35-degree line. This is going to be sleet and freezing rain, and you'll see I counted this last night in my forecast, the late forecast after the Oscars. Yeah, I think we'll get some up towards the north, but you see that's not rain. I think that this starts to get in around 10 to 11 o'clock, maybe closer to 11 o'clock this morning. Snow, but it's fast moving. And then this is at noon. 1, 2, 3. Gone. So you're looking at 3, 4, maybe 5 hours at the most of some light snow. Then it continues across southern Arkansas. So let me show you the total snowfall amounts right here. Here's the total snowfall amounts from the HRRR. So I've got a dusting. This is the area that I've got a dusting to 1 inch. I have changed my forecast to include up to 2 inches for this area right here. And it may expand further just south of the metro. This is showing around 1 inch, and I've got a dusting to 1 inch. I think that forecast will work out well for the metro, but there could be an area, and I'll show you the HRRR shows this area of maybe 1 to 2 inches right in here. And there's also the European model, which shows the at least close to the same thing. By the way, we're not getting out of the 20s today. By the way, there's the winter weather advisory that continues for the rest of today across the Channel 7 viewing area. Now, this is the European model, and lo and behold, it shows close to the same thing. There's that streak across southwest Arkansas, west central areas towards Hot Spring County, and then it really narrows it down once it gets into Grant and Jefferson County and picks it back up. So I think I have a higher degree of confidence in a 1 to 2 inch or up to 2 inch forecast out here. So here's my forecast right now, and I may extend this dusting a little bit further towards the north, but I think 1 inch totals would maybe a good bet across portions of central Arkansas, dusting to 1 inch. And I got a dusting because the further north you go, I think the amounts will be lighter. Then you'll go up to about 1 inch. And then here's this area of up to 2 inches that I think would be possible. And I have that going into Hot Spring County. And it may go a little bit further towards the east, just a touch, but up to 2 inches in this location. And then remember I showed you this will be sleet and snow, maybe some freezing rain, and I expect, you could get up to 1 inch of both, I guess, in some locations. But this is another quick hitting, not a major storm. I keep saying that over and over, it seems, because none of these are major storms. The flow aloft is very fast, and these disturbances just fly through, and they move quickly. They usually get here faster than the models predict, and they get out of here faster than the models to predict. So keep that in mind with today's. I'm showing around 10 to 11. It may be right around that time or just a little bit sooner. But just like last night, I mean, this stuff was gone by about 9 or 10 o'clock. And some of the models just the day prior didn't have it starting until about 7 or 8 o'clock. So again, these are quick movers. These troughs, these disturbances, they're not digging deep. They're not intensifying. They're just flying through the mean flow aloft. Okay, I hope this was informative. Yet another round of wintry weather. I'm still looking at down the road. I don't think winter is done just yet, but maybe we're coming out of this just a little bit. But it's not done yet. Thank you so much for making the Arkansas Weather Blog what it is today. We are your ticket to big weather events, and small ones too.